Oh. Oh. Folks, it's a new month. New day, new Tuesday. Hello, everybody. It's June 2nd, 2020. Bryce Castillo here on the Niantic Preshow. Gonna have a little bit of a different episode, different show for you tonight. We're gonna have Owen, JJ Stone, Mr. O Doctor, while I'm on the line, and kind of talk about some of the things that are going on contemporaneously, currently, current events, and then the not too distant history of things going on. So that'll be a good time. I've got here in studio already. Brian Brushwood.
Brian
Brushwood.
Yeah, man. Normally it's like I know there's a surprise party, planned, and so it's like oh, I gotta go find other things to go do to occupy myself while I count down to the surprise party. But tonight it's like, man, we got work to do. And so it's like I don't know.
It will be illuminating. Like you're a very curious person.
Yes.
We talked a little bit. It sounded like it'd be a good perspective to hear, especially for people who may not think about different perspectives in this way very much. So.
Yeah.
Poop Tempa says tonight would be the wildest time for an apologizes for game.
Oh Jesus.
We almost were going to do one tonight.
Night Attack apologizes for doing Night Attack.
It was actually.
I'm sorry we didn't realize that our show was Night Attack.
Who is it? Ball Polisher, who sent in a game a few weeks ago. He sent in a fun twist on apologizes for called absolutely refuses to apologizes for.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, so there's some good stuff. We're going to get to that another time. But
that's interesting. Big Voice Jay in the chat. By the way, I just got eaten by mosquitoes. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be scratching these all day long. Big Voice Jay says, I don't want to be pandered to tonight. Can we explore what that would look like? What does being pandered to look like? And especially from us. Says the guy currently exposing his knees on a comedy podcast so he can scratch the mosquito bites all around his flip-flops.
Yeah, I wonder. I would love to hear more about that from Big Voice Jay, because I'm not sure. We did the bizarre briefing earlier.
How did that go?
Tonight. It was good. It was a good episode. I wasn't quite sure if we were gonna do it, given that Blackout Tuesday is the big thing happening right now. The idea being where white creators maybe take a step back and amplify minority voices, and so it was a weird position for the bizarre briefing. Right, it's a monthly show. We already put it off by a week. And so it ended up being a thing where we just didn't make a lot of noise that we were doing it. But, I think, and you guys similarly didn't do a happy hour today.
Yeah.
And so, it was, I don't know, we're still figuring it out. Big Voice Jay says, just saying, it's been a while since Owen's graced us with his presence. I'd like more O-Doctor visits without tying it to what's happening outside. We would love to. I have wanted to have O-Doctor on the show for a very long time, and apparently nobody has his email address. We have tried to contact him quite often. And, but yes, the function of having him on
check and see if I have his email address.
Someone says, oh no, if only there were other ways to go. Yeah, look, man, you can't do bookings on Skype. You gotta have something. Like, now I have his phone number, and we'll figure out all this stuff and get him on tonight. But love O-Doctor. And so Ethan says, I have a show with him, Bryce. You could have asked. I didn't know that. Oh no. Okay, well, it's still the pre-show. So yeah, everyone, that will be the kind of show we're having tonight. It'll be fun. It'll have some serious moments probably. But thank you for joining us. I think it'll be a good time. But we do have some pre-show business.
Sorry. It's probably a portent that we are 40 minutes from showtime, and I'm already in the mood to just listen. Like it's already hard for me to want to participate and talk because it's like I'm literally scared. I'm scared to say the wrong thing and do the wrong thing.
You'll be fine. You're gonna be fine. We do have some pre-show business. We've been doing this for a little while now. It's a special segment of Bryce's Birthday Borner. Da, 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 da. So, if you had a birthday between today, June 2nd, and Wednesday, May 27th, let us know in the chat room. Hopefully someone did, because, Brian, I'm sure you remember from last week, if no one did, we do have to celebrate Chris Brown's birthday. We do have to give Chris Brown happy birthdays.
I thought the punishment was we had to make a baby. Because clearly that means that we're underpopulating the planet. We're not replacing. Yeah. No, okay.
No. So please let us know. I believe it might be Ren Aigu's birthday, possibly. He was certainly asking about it. I just don't want to. I don't make the rules. I'm not the birthday lord.
Did you ever listen to the Pessimist Archive episode about birthdays, where they were talking about they were a blight upon humanity and about how nobody should be celebrating their birth as if that was something like basically it was.
I remember you mentioning this last week.
Yeah. Okay. I'll mention it every week. It's fine.
But I've got a birthday coming up in a little over 2 weeks now.
Go on.
And normally, okay, so
is it significant to me?
Well, yeah, it will be. I'm turning the big 30, and normally, people who know me in real life know
how much you love bragging about your birthday.
No,
we all know it. You don't have to hide behind it. Justin and I were talking about it just a while ago.
Oh yeah, what were you doing?
Oh yeah, well, I called Justin and I was like, "Hey man, what are we gonna do on the show tonight? There's this Blackout Tuesday," and he said, "Brian, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about Bryce's birthday." And I'm like, "Why are you thinking about Bryce's birthday?" He's like, "Because it's all he wants to talk about." And he's going to drop hints about what kind of cake he wants. By the way, red velvet, come on.
Okay.
And then he's going to talk about how the world will never have been the same ever since he came out of his mom's vagina. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I just realized your dad watches the show.
My dad doesn't watch the show. Oh my goodness, we were in the Brian, if you could, it looks like the spectrum has gone out.
If I could exit the stream, that would be better.
Can you actually go check on the router? This is not a joke.
Okay, sure, I got you. I'll go check the spectrum.
The internet went out. What do you want from me? Okay. I actually oh wait, maybe something's back. Okay, it looks like it's back, but I would certainly appreciate a reset because it's acting up.
Since we're still the outgoing is still fine, right?
Yes.
So
great.
I'll actually just reboot the router. We'll see.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Yes, that's right. No, actually, normally I try not. I don't like to ask for a lot of gifts. I'll try to go out and have a good fun night, and spend time with my friends, and so that I'm sure a lot of people treat their birthdays that way, and so that it can be really tough. Oh, I'm also just now realizing that the chat room has died. So please, if you send in those birthdays, I didn't see any. Oh no, but I can't reach Twitch.tv's server IP address. Okay, well, hold those birthdays because we will have to just get back to them. But normally I don't like to make a big thing out of my birthday. I think it's because when I was younger, I had was it my 12th or my 13th birthday? I remember just having a tough birthday for some reason. And so I think I just try not to make a big. I don't want other people to make a big deal out of doing a birthday thing for me. I'd rather let's all go out and get some drinks and end up vomiting in a Valero gas station, which was a good night. It was a good night. but it can be tough. It can be tough. All right, Oh, you know what? He is reset the router, so that would explain it. So yeah, actually, oh, you know what I can do? I can pull up the chat on my phone, and then I don't have to be talking to myself to a brick wall for like 10 minutes. I can do that. Here we go. No, don't chat only. There we go. All right. No, it's playing. It's playing the previous. It's playing the. Okay. So in any case, JSC says send gifts of devs, the best birthday present. So hello everybody. We're working on getting this stuff back on online. So yeah. Oh, please send in your birthday. Send in your birthdays now. If you've had a birthday since between the 27th and the 2nd of June. Please put that in the chat, because again, if we don't get, and I wish I could make the rules, I wish I could change the rules, but if we don't give birthday celebrations, then we do have to give them out to Chris Brown, and so we don't really want to do that. Renaigo says, yes, it was indeed my birthday last Sunday. Well, there we go. Happy birthday to you. There we go. Congratulations, Renaigo, and suck an egg. Chris Brown. He beat Rihanna. You remember when he beat Rihanna? Okay. I cannot be left to my own devices, apparently. So, hello, everybody. So, what did we do today? So, we did the Bizarre Briefing earlier, which was a lot of fun. We went and shot, Brian and I went and shot some more TikTok videos. I know they've talked about this on the Happy Hour a little bit, but we are doing TikTok videos. We are a partnered channel with TikTok, and we're making little 1-minute vignettes. We got a lot done today. I think we filmed 7. I want to say it was about 7 new videos, which is good. Like we'll probably get another chance before the end of the week to record a few more, and that'll be good. And we'll have a new Scam Nation video come out on Thursday. Have a new Scam Nation video come out Thursday. I think they're working on a new Modern Rogue. Y'all, if you like Modern Rogue. And statistically, people do. I am being told that. You're gonna get a lot of Modern Rogue this month, so be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. Okay, I've received an email address, which is good, except that I cannot send an email, so that's fine. So yeah, it's tiktok.com/@modernrogue. Kind of a thing, using the Modern Rogue brand, but it's a lot of. We'll also have some kind of Modern Rogue-y stuff on there. Okay, so there we go. There we go. I think we've got. There we go. All right, there we go. We got something. Now we're back. Hey, now we're back. Let me refresh the on-screen chat as well. And then we'll be good. 33. You guys are 33. Reload page. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody. There we go. What else is going on? What else? So yeah, so we filmed about 7 of those. Some good stuff there. We are still figuring. The tough thing is figuring out what is the right format for TikTok, right? Using, or rather, how do you write something and construct a video such that it takes advantage of the way people use TikTok, right? The way people use TikTok is way different than they use Twitter and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. There's a very specific creator-oriented base to very similar, broadly similar to Twitch or YouTube, right? When you have a Twitch account or you have a YouTube account, you have a channel, right? You can make something, put stuff out, and they have some tools to create stuff as well. And that's TikTok to like if you have a TikTok account, because a lot of people who use it don't even have an account. They just open up the app and just use it. There's like a whole suite of tools and stuff. And so it means that even users can find new ways to interact with stuff, not just through comments and likes and favorite or whatever, but also like duets where you can record a video and it will show up in time next to the video that you've chosen to duet. And so it's like a duet, right? You're doing it. No, you're kind of doing it to it. They have like a new picture-in-picture reactions thing. They've got polls. They've got video replies, all sorts of stuff. And so it's a very connected community, right? You're very close to the community, but equally I saw some best practices for TikTok, and they recommended this video, or it's not a video, it's a best practices pamphlet, whatever, said that in the chat, get in the chat. This is how we do it with Twitch. In the chat, post a number. How many videos a day do you think this best practices said that you should post to your TikTok account? How many videos per day? These are 15 to 60-second videos. Thermos Jack says 10. Badweave says 15. Seth and Beef say 10. Renego says 1. Speed Demon says 2. Haven't quite seen the number, but we're seeing some close ones. Sanguine Bishop says 7. Top Out Gentleman says 20. Big Jim says 50. The real Andrew Mays got it 6. You should post 6 times a day. That's insane to me in my membrane. 6 times is quite a lot. 6 times is a lot. It would be one thing if it was like tweets. I can make 6 tweets in a day, but by being video and by not being a timeline, putting that much into what are effectively ephemeral videos is insane to me. It's insane. And I use the For You page as algorithm version of it where, like, hey, you're going to like this. Swipe. And when I see something that I like, if I ever swipe into that person's profile and look how many videos that look through their other videos, tons, dozens, hundreds of videos, that are all sorts of everything, right? Because people use it like Twitter. Here's the thing, right? Like, people use it like Twitter, right? They make ephemeral kind of very timely and very specific, here's what I did today. Here's a story of what I did today. Here's me doing a dance thing. And I don't know if that's just a numbers thing. It's just a numbers play or what. I wish Brian would come back because I need someone to do some juggling while I write in an email. Please come back. Please tweet Brian and ask him to come back to the studio. In any case. And so, like, maybe they do that to goose the juice or what. There's Brian. I hope he's coming in the studio, and he's not. Oh, he's walking away. Oh no, I hope he's getting in here soon. And so, I don't know. It's so weird. It's so weird. And so, the way we are treating it more like YouTube, right? Where we put videos out rather deliberately. TikTok. Yeah. We put videos out rather deliberately.
You talking about that TikTok?
I'm talking about that TikTok.
They put talk right in the name. They want you to talk about it. It's called TikTok.
TikTok.
Let's talk about ticks. Man, I think it's weird that they have 8 legs instead of 6, because that ain't a bug. Are they arachnids? They suck blood.
Oh, weird.
Welcome to TikTok.
I never considered how many legs a tick has.
Oh man, no. Are you kidding me? This is my life. I've been waiting for TikTok. Hello, I'm Brian Brushwood, your host. Welcome to TikTok, where we're talking all about the ticks.
Do you mind?
Oh man, I'm so committed to the bit that my daughter has Tourette's. That's how committed to TikTok we are. Go ahead. Come on. Try. Just say anything, because I've got the high. Sorry, Obi-Wan. Wait, no, Anakin. Sorry, Anakin.
Obi-Wan.
I've got the. Oh, you wanted to correct me on something?
Well, I just. Yeah, because I just.
Because I have the high ground because my daughter has. Oh, did you not know my daughter has Tourette's?
Well, so HIPAA.
And I am the host of TikTok. Sorry, you had something you wanted to say.
Well,
Go ahead.
Well, now
I mention she also has Lyme disease. No, but I'm sorry, you had something you wanted to say.
Well, I just feel a fool. No, do you mind talking to the folks here just a little bit? Well, I had to write an email here.
Sure. So anyway, when I found out my daughter had Lyme disease, that's actually something that internally has been kind of nice. Is
giving everyone Lyme disease.
Yes. Well, because it turns out people can bite ticks as well. Like, everyone thinks that it's only ticks that bite people, but I've now figured out that I can bite ticks.
Now, what is the flavor of a tick?
I mean, yeah, like a getting the wiggles out. That's what it tastes like. Trying to confuse.
It's like one of these
multiple ticks. Yes, for those who don't know, my daughter. I don't know if we talk about it very much. Maybe I should.
I was shocked that you said this because I don't know that we have.
No, we've definitely talked about it before, and we're trying. I mean, it seems like the kind thing to do is to make it not weird, right? But yeah. Anyway, I got a kid. There, it's out there.
Shocking expose. Brushwood has child.
He's
First of many?
Lyme disease.
More like lying disease. Got him. Oh, man.
No. But it's interesting because, like, when you're a teenager and you get, like, a label. In fact, we were advised, I'm certain this is a retread, but, like, we were advised at the time where it's like, hey, kids tend to hide behind labels. So, in general, if you hand her this label of Tourette's, then it may become an excuse for, whatever she wants, right? Mm-hmm. And so what was weird was how long, like I didn't realize the emotional burden of keeping a secret from your kid was, where it's like in general, I mean, stop me if you've heard this before, but I don't like keeping secrets in general.
Sure. Well, and it's
certainly not from people who I love very much, And then there came this time that it was like I couldn't handle it, and it was just sort of like, hey, so anyway, you got Tourette's. You ever notice you do stuff and you keep repeating it and you can't stop doing it? That's Tourette's. You want to watch Cowboy Bebop? and then there we were. I'm going to guess that echo means we have one Justin Robert Young joining us.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello. Hi, Justin. Hold on, let's get you on the Skype.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, hold on.
And then I've just sent.
Oh my God.
Just sent Owen his links and stuff. So. He should be good to join us here shortly. Oh, I think we got Owen here.
Owen JJ Stone.
Got him here on.
Owen, what are you doing for your background? Because it looks awesome.
We
don't feel pressured to answer.
Just making love to the wall, bro.
Just making love to the wall. He said.
All right.
Let's see.
I tried that once, and it did not look so smooth.
Sure left a mess.
Let's see. Owen, I've just emailed you. Hold on. Owen, I've just emailed you the link to our VoIP solution, and instructions to your email. And I'm gonna get him on this thing.
Back to the Tourette's discussion. It's been fun lately to have candid and honest discussions about, like, hey, you ever noticed you do the one thing, then the other, and then the third thing, and they're always in that order? Mm-hmm. And like Penny's now open to even discussing that stuff, which is pretty awesome.
That's good.
Yeah.
So she's has she like gained something from it? Has she gained perspective from the conversation?
I think we have gained more connection between us as parents to her by not, holding a secret away from her. But then also, she's gained the ability to recognize a thing without letting it be stigmatized in any way. It's fine to clinically say like, oh yeah, no, I think that is a tick, and
Yeah.
I don't know. If I were to guess, I feel like in general it's a fairly empowering thing, and certainly it's something that makes us feel closer as parents and as a family, and I'm really pleased.
Well, and I think it's good that you guys have a good attitude about it, because that's going to shape her attitude about controlling it for the rest of her life when she's away from you guys. Like that's going to be, and even as she gets older now, like and continues to build a life for herself, inside your own walls, that she understands, okay, this is a process. This is understanding yourself is the better part of knowing yourself.
Well, and I think our big fear was that by handing a label, it would be an excuse for everything, whatever everything would turn out to be. But it turns out that the gift of a label is when either you find yourself or somebody else engaged in a behavior that is unproductive, you pause and say, okay, where is this coming from? And you seek, like what bucket in the Plinko game of thoughts that become actions, like where is this coming from? And there's other stuff that you and I have talked about, that has helped out tremendously in the relationship with me and Bonnie. Being able to figure out like where is this coming from? Oh, it's probably coming from this. So I don't know. It feels weird to call it a gift to give a teenager. To call it a gift. Yes. To give it to.
Okay.
I love hearing my own voice.
Owen, I think is connected, but I think it's feeding himself back.
Owen. Everybody's gonna tell you to turn that off. Don't listen to him. Because there's no greater gift than double Brian's.
Is it gone? Is it gone? No, it's not. No, it's not.
No.
Turns out the gift is double Justin.
Oh, shit.
Quad Justin. Hello.
We'll give him a few more minutes. We'll let him.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. We're also entering that weird phase where Penny's getting old enough that, agency for a 7-year-old. Like we could tell funny stories about Callie, right?
Yeah.
But Penny's 16, and in 2 years she's gonna be in college, and it's like, how much agency do I have to tell stories about her? And I find myself like, reaching out to her specifically and saying like, hey, are you cool with where we at on the whatever? And definitely on the cusp is Josie, because, we're definitely leaning on her as our primary talent for Scam Nation. And so we better know that she's going to be okay with this in the long term.
Well, yeah, I think she's she's ready for it. I think that she kind of has a little bit more of an understanding of at least the desire to kind of be known, right? Or to be known for your work.
She definitely likes it. She likes the creation. She likes the joy of, it being launched. She enjoys watching the edited video. Like, oh my gosh, it's like TV.
Yeah.
She's never been bitten by that snake, So it's hard for me to, I don't want to mislead her. And I try to tell her like, hey man, sooner or later, someone's going to say something terrible to you.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the part that I worry about and dread. That,
I almost wonder whether or not being in the level of schooling she's at would be a better phase to also like see a YouTube comment section for the first time. Like when you're already like when everything when your friend's best friend not texting you back is the biggest stab in the heart ever. Like, does that make a rando on the internet saying "nice teeth, idiot" like better or worse?
The
Like, does that mean that you are vulnerable? Or does it mean that there's a lot of competing signals that you can confuse it for?
From what I've heard, and I was listening to Sam Harris interview Jonathan Haidt. Jonathan Haidt wrote *The Righteous Mind* and *The Coddling of the American Mind*, I believe.
That sounds about right.
But he said that to the best of his knowledge, the science, air quotes, says that that high school is the dividing line where you tend to toughen up as a result of criticism rather than become weaker and more meek.
Yeah.
So in that regard, I'm doing Josie a disservice by she's not yet to high school on that.
To that point, yeah. Although all minds, I mean, I guess that's a rolling average, and probably is informed by the world that you're
Josie's better
growing up in.
than you and me put together. Like she could take over the show right now and nobody would leave. I mean, except for Bryce, because he knows that she can't pay.
Yeah, she doesn't have money, and Bryce.
Yeah,
this is his job.
Bryce loves money. Two things about Bryce: loves money. Hates devs.
Yeah. Fucking hates devs. Owen, if you can hear me, the one thing that I don't know if your audio is going through a board or anything, but I always have to plug my headphones just directly into the computer itself, just right into the headphone jack, so it bypasses the board.
Gotcha. We're getting the finger, and he's but not that finger.
Yeah,
but
we're getting a finger.
We're getting that finger.
Doesn't matter which finger. Hey, man. A lot of people want to make Fingergate. Hashtag Fingergate. Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, then Owen, if you can then just mute the incoming computer audio on your board, that should fix it. Or at least that fixes it on my board.
What was it that we were saying Mr. Beast was responsible for?
The cicadas.
Cicadas.
That's right. Okay.
Brood nine cicadas.
I'm with that. I think that shit's real. We gotta figure. That's a case we gotta follow. We gotta follow this cold case.
Follow the cicadas.
We do have. We can tell that the feeding back has stopped from Owen's side. Are you able to hear us?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Yes! Oh, we hear Owen.
Headphones for days.
Oh my God.
And can you?
They're good advice.
Are you able to tap on your mic? I want to make sure you got the right mic on.
Yeah, I think it's the antenna mic.
Sorry, actually, I think your input is pretty low. Are you able to crank up your volume on that mic for me?
Would you like it like that?
Yeah.
Would you like it like that?
That's what
we knew you could crank one out.
I got my little Rode Broadcaster Pro. It's not the big boy stuff you guys got over there, but I got a little bit of juice on my side. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of juice.
You know what you probably have that we're jealous of? Reliable internet. That's probably a thing you have.
I got that Fios out here, son. 1 gig up, 1 gig down, all day.
Oh my God. Yeah. No, that's
Fios.
That's awesome. I got a VoIP now, not a VoIP, a WISP, a wireless ISP that gives me 200 up, 100 down, which is like the only lopsided ISP I've ever seen. But I'm like, considering the business we are in requires a higher up, like that's all I'm really looking for.
Yeah, I can't play video games anymore unless I'm playing on Fios. I'm bougie. I go to people's house, they got Comcast. I just walk out. I'm like, I can't
Get
be here.
the fuck out. This fucking
Can't be
jittery
here.
ass bullshit.
Trash cans. Your internet is trash cans.
Well, Owen, again, we'll thank you when we're on the show proper, but thank you for coming on and allowing us to have a show.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm allowed
Also,
you guys to have a show too.
For the record, I'm going to deny that we're having a show. I don't want to be on the record. Brian Brushwood says there is no show.
Wait, do you want to be on the record or not on the record? Because you just told me you didn't want to be on the record, but now you want to be on the record.
No.
But
I
now
wanna
you want to
break
be on the
world
record
records.
saying you're not on the record?
No. I'm saying that I love the Guinness Book of World Records. What are you guys? Am I not clear? I'm just saying.
So, Are you saying this on the show or off the show?
I mean,
And where does this relate to the record at all?
are we having a
Exactly.
show?
I mean,
Well-
if we're gonna talk about records, could somebody bring up Brian's mugshot? I'd like to see that record.
God damn
too.
it! All right, look, fuck Debs. I'm on Bryce's side now.
Yeah, it's
That's the
about
one
time
bomb
someone
I know
said
to
it.
throw.
About time someone said it. Man. Geez, I keep trying to pivot to something, but
But wait. What's funny is I told Bryce when I came in earlier, I was like, normally I treat Night Attack like a surprise party that I know is waiting for me. And I'm just constantly trying to figure out things to occupy myself. We're like, oh, don't go in too early. Give them time. Go be a surprise party or whatever. This time
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you have a test. And it's like, let me just get in there and I'll just sit here and I'll wait and look at the Scantron for a bit. Just give me a moment. All right.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be.
If you don't mind
That's
me
a meme. on,
bragging, there's a
thing.
pretty good article that came from Omar Gayaga. If you type in Austin's top YouTube creators share lessons.
I'm actually going to go to your Twitter account where you.
Did
right,
I? Man, I don't even remember that.
Because I remember it because you quoted yourself
let me-
and then
hold
signed
on.
the quote.
I know. Let me just say,
I might have
this
just
has been-
copy pasted some shit. I don't know.
This has been a
also
high
that's a
time.
terrible photo of me. It looks nothing like me.
this has been a very, very, very frequent time in my life when I go to social media and somebody has written a very interesting article. But this is the first time that it has been Brian leading to an article about Brian.
It wasn't. There's other people in there.
Because I noticed our
for
friends,
example,
the
our
Whiskey
friends
Tribe and the
over
Whiskey
the Whiskey
Vault.
Tribe.
Yeah, for which Brian tweeted about it by quoting himself
And signing
I
it.
know-
Signing it.
And
I
I
cut
know
and pasted that from the article.
No, you
That's
didn't.
what the article
No, you
says.
didn't.
That's
No.
what the article says.
Wait,
It's
no,
right
it
at the
says
top.
dash.
Look
it
at
says
the top.
dash
Look at the very
Brian-
top
it
of the
says
article.
Dash Brian
The-
Brushwood.
It's right
It
there,
says
right there, right
dash.
there.
The
It
sub.
Okay, yeah,
the
says
lead.
right there.
That's a subhead.
It's an H2. I can't quote
All right.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
lesson learned.
So I posted this from thirdandlamar.com. So is this an Austin? I mean, I'm saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like an Austin Business Journal kind of thing. Omar has been we've passed each other's orbits for years. As a matter of fact, it's one of those characters where do you ever listen to NPR here locally in town, Bryce?
No, I'm uncultured trash.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, just talk more
No,
about that.
no. I'm a trash
Don't-
bag.
There's a show on from 10 till 11, and then they rebroadcast it in the evening, hosted by David Brown, who is also the host of Business Wars, if you've ever heard that on Wondery. But it's national news from a Texas perspective. Called the Texas Standard, and Omar shows up a lot, and it's always fun to it's fun to turn on the radio and you're like, oh yeah, that's my friend and my fake friend who I listen to on a podcast but who we've never met. I don't know. I was flattered that he asked me to talk, and he seemed to like my pull quotes because there's a lot of them in there.
Look at that.
He's smiling.
Yeah. Just tickles. It's just like scratching his little belly. Like he just makes it look at him so happy. Owen, is it hot up there? Is it hot where you are? It got hot as shit out here in Oakland today.
It is currently 64 degrees. It was like Africa the other day. Then it was cold and my nips were out. So the weather is effervescent and fluid right now.
Also,
Oh
Thomas
my
Jack,
God.
no. You guys are my real friends. It's David Brown, who I've never met, who I listen to on Business Wars, that is my fake friend. And Omar, who is my real friend, who we're real friends on Twitter, and was flattered that he called and then, used all of my quotes to make this article.
I think you misquoted the subhead here. It says working for YouTube is very cheap. You only have to pay your personnel $1 nickel per production.
Wow.
Brian Brushwood. Now, I'm not gonna tell you you're lying, but it might be
Yeah, no,
fake news.
because it's also Twitch. We do that on Twitch. We don't do that on YouTube.
Yeah,
You know,
and
that's-
no, you're right, Justin. This is
Yeah.
fake news, actually. So
That's
Renago.
fake news. I don't know why Brian would say that in a respected business blog. I mean, Third and Lamar used to be a name we could trust without this kind of refuse.
I'm just gonna stop.
I feel the same way
God,
whenever I see you on Modern Rogue. I think that's my fake friend that knows me, and I'm so
No.
happy when he.
Real friend. Real
Takes-
friend.
takes
We've
No,
met in
fake
real
friend.
life. You've stayed at my house.
It's funny, one time earlier at like 2:45, my fake friend called me and he's like, "Hey, by the way, you don't really know me because we're primarily on the internet together." And I'm like, "Oh, hi, Brian." That's a weird way to say hello.
Fake friends are people
That you just haven't met yet. That's right.
Yeah, exactly. And are less than.
Checkmate. Y'all got me.
Oh,
All
see,
y'all motherfuckers. Checkmate.
My God, I can't believe it. Oh, jeez. Now everybody's going wild editing.
see now this is
HTML.
top Twitch creators. Now this one is accurate, so I do want to
Yeah,
thank
exactly.
the real media news.
Exactly.
Omar
Fourth
Gayek.
and Lamar.
Fourth and Lamar. That's right.
Fourth and Lamar, is that what it says?
Owen, are you familiar with the fact that Rush Limbaugh went on the Breakfast Club?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I just want to see whether or not we'll need to set it up because this will certainly be among the topics discussed during this open and free flowing conversation on a very special episode of Night
Yeah,
Attack.
man. Open and free flowing. You won't believe the amount of listening coming from this corner. Just so much listening.
I feel like we
What'd
need.
you say? I wasn't listening. What'd you say?
Oh, shit.
Do I have to respond on the record?
Yeah.
Am I just talking to my friend Owen? Or no?
We've got listening corner, non-listening corner, and a Seiju corner. Bryce is somewhere floating in the center.
I'm
Oh.
like one of the Marvel guys, and I'm trying to keep all the corners in their 90 degrees.
In cornered.
In corner.
Keep going. Describe for me this plot in
Well,
the Marvel universe,
you
in
know,
the
I have-
MCU. Who keeps the corners in the corners?
So
The
I have special
cornermen.
blue powers, and so blue comes out of my hands,
Oh.
and it's able to see. Like you see here, we've got a special because we've got the quad laser here. So that's
Yeah, yeah.
that's a four. That's four corners
Yeah.
meeting in one point, and my blue energy has to.
Can you believe we're still doing the BB live show? Like,
Yeah. And also, can you believe how much weight Brett's lost?
Height too.
Have you?
And two
we allowed,
kids.
are we allowed to share that video from Brett that we got?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's at
Everybody-
on putting the kids
Everybody
online.
imagine Brett's kid said something adorable. Ta-da! That's what happened.
Does Brett's kid have Tourette's? This is a jokey
Wow.
callback. That, oh,
Wow.
no, the high ground. I
Also
forgot about
sounds
the
like
high ground.
attacking a child.
Wow.
Is the joke that you like attacking children?
Would that make it
Bryce?
funnier for you, Bryce? Is that
Yeah.
what I'm hearing?
Blue energy is
No, let's all
On
clap.
this,
Let's
you're
clap.
2
Let's clap
weeks
to make
away
you feel
from
better.
the anniversary of emerging
Great
from your
joke.
mother's vagina, and that's what you
Yeah.
wanted to have be
Pick
your
on
legacy.
a child.
Go ahead.
Pick on
like
a
what?
child.
What did the
Wow.
kids say something dumb because they have Tourette's?
Yeah. Oh, what
Now,
did they?
now you
yeah.
can go into the corner with Brian.
I'm going, yeah, I have to go.
It's a- well, I'll be in the corner by the end. Sooner or later, you're gonna get. You'll know you've won when Justin joins us, and we all just cower.
Exactly.
Oh, this just in: the U.S. Mint just announced they're bringing back the 2.5 penny coin.
Oh,
So
really?
that Bryce's pay can be cut in
God
half.
Damn it! How could they do that?
How quick did you fall for that? How fast did you fall for that? really came out of your mouth so fast. That's embarrassing.
Listen,
That is embarrassing.
the news
How
is
fast
fucking
you said
wild.
really.
Owen, the news is fucked up right now. I would believe a
Like,
2.5.
why wouldn't they?
It is
Name
Mars
one
o'clock
thing
at
about
night,
this
and
reality that would indicate that should be a lie.
By the way, the moment that Bryce went to the corner, Brian's eyes just glowed like homeboy and what we do in the shadows. Like Colin Robinson, he just charged up with power as soon as
my hair just grew out.
I gotta go do the corner. I gotta go look at the corners.
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I feel primed. I think we're right.
Yeah, hold on, wait. Let me grab the backup drinks. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
Me
now
too.
would
All
be a
right, bye.
time to go use the restroom and chat. Oh, everyone's gonna do it. Okay.
I guess I'll do it too.
Yeah, go for it, and I'll keep the people company here. Hello, everybody. We need a. I don't know if we're gonna. We I think are not going to be playing a previously on, and I don't know that we're gonna be doing our normal plugs and stuff. So, hold on, I gotta blue. So I don't. I wonder if we're gonna start. I guess we'll start with Vicario. We can start with the Vicario. Oh, I do need to open Winamp and whip the llama's ass. I need to whip a llama's ass, frankly. Oh, I mentioned. Did I mention? Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this anywhere. I had an energy drink over on Sunday. I don't drink energy drinks. I don't drink energy drinks because they taste bad. They just taste bad. I just don't think that they taste any good. And so I had this new one, and I won't say I won't say what it is because I'm not currently being paid to promote it. Oh, here we go. Austin's top Twitch creator share lessons. Keeping your Twitch business afloat is challenging. I might need to half wages tonight. Oh no. It's not Monster. It was it's a brand that no one in the chat has said yet. But it's crazy because it like is basically like a diet soda, but with like 300 milligrams of caffeine, and that shit fucked me up. Oh, and do you drink energy drinks? Are you an energy drink guy?
I'm a Bang drinker.
Bang. Okay, someone was in the chat was mentioning Bang. What's
Bang
it?
doesn't have all the crack cocaine in it that the other ones have that'll kill you.
See, now that's like the ginseng and the taurine and all.
No. It tastes like Monster, but it doesn't have all the crap in it. Go get a Bang. Introduce yourself to a new life in a new way. It's not the ginseng. It's not the vitamin B8. It's good stuff. It's legit.
Well, yeah, and I kind of had a feeling about this other energy drink that I was just telling the folks about here, and yeah, it looks like Bang also is a high caffeine energy drink.
Yes. Yes.
Boy, I had never had one of those before. And when you have one of those, you're fucking bouncing off the wall.
Yeah.
Zoom.
Banging.
Yeah.
Bang.
Banging. Getting my fuel on.
Yeah.
So.
G Fuel.
Well, I'm not being paid to say that, so.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
This is for the G's, and this is for the hustlers. That was a song about energy drinks.
This is for the G's.
Okay, so it looks like we're about ready to start the show.
What rhymes with taurine?
Chlorine.
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 There you go. Ginseng,
Maureen?
taurine.
Yeah.
Might as well drink some chlorine. Try to do crimson and clover, but with ginseng and taurine. But then somehow it becomes that Hanukkah song.
Yeah.
Is the Hanukkah song just crimson and clover?
To be honest, I don't know offhand what Crimson and Clover is.
You don't know what crimson. You're not that white. I understand.
Wait.
I'm sure I might know the I'm sure I might know the melody.
Well, hold on,
I don't know it
don't-
as Crimson and Clover.
I don't even feel like that's a pass I get to give. And I'm definitely more white than. All right.
Quarter.
Wait,
Check.
wait.
I love this show tonight. I love this show tonight.
God damn
Can we
it.
get
Wait,
it
who
started?
is the whitest? Brian's the whitest.
No, apparently not.
Bryce is the whitest.
I'm
I
not-
mean, technically.
Bryce Castillo.
I'm half Mexican.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. My daughter's half black. You want to get into numbers.
Fucking- all right.
She's 50-50 too.
Dude,
I
this
mean,
is-
there's a
this-
whole-
This is
Yeah.
Ghost Dad Part 3. We're going to find out who's the whitest one on the podcast.
the most Mexican thing I've ever heard out of your mouth was that sentence you just had. I've never heard a taco reference. I've never heard of, oh, let's go get a burrito. I mean, I'm just saying.
I definitely made tacos this morning, so I may be more Mexican than Bryce.
See what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Bryce.
Yeah.
The
Would you go on the record for that?
begins.
I'm not going on the record for that.
Yeah, no, I'll go on the record. I'm more Mexican
Watch-
than Bryce.
Here we go. I hope
Watch
you
the
enjoy that.
corners.
All right.
Yeah.
Watch
Man,
the
we might be
corners.
getting too comfortable before this very special
I
episode.
think
of
this is
Night Attack.
exactly
Let's not
what
start-
we need.
Let's start. Let's reset.
Classic
let's
Sicilian
reshift
attitude over
And
here.
then we'll-
I'm just gonna say, all right.
Let's just for God's sakes, let's not begin this very special episode for which
I know.
people will start
I
on their
got you on the start. I
podcasters.
got you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna take
no,
care.
I just
got
don't
you.
want Brian to start screaming at Bryce, I'm more Mexican than you. Like, let's
I mean,
just.
I mean, I'm just gonna say one of us made tacos today. The other one denied and said he was whiter than me. I'm just saying.
I heard
Yeah.
it here first.
I said I was white. Oh.
You said you were whiter.
No,
oh,
I'm-
no,
I'm-
It only takes-
everybody else said that
Everyone
about
else-
you.
Everybody else said. No,
Everybody
Owen
else said
said.
it.
Okay, no,
I
you're
said
right.
it.
See,
Bryce,
this
you and me,
is where
we have to
the
stick together.
confusion
I
begins.
definitely am not doing any of that.
Telephone
Yeah,
game.
you and me have to stick
Telephone
together.
game.
All right. Well, we'll start the show. So we're gonna maybe forego all the plugs and stuff today.
Sure. Let's
Yeah,
start it
no
low key.
plugs, no Patreon,
Yeah.
no Diamond Time, no nothing. We're just bullshitting.
All right.
Here we go.